Hello friends, this is Vivek from Gadget Guide for you. In today's video I am comparing two smartphones. One of them is Asus Zenfone 2 with model number ZE551mm and the another phone is HTC Desire 820s. HTC launched the Desire 820s in India at a price tag of rupees 24,890 and at the time of comparing, this smartphone is available at a price tag of nearly 19,000. Thus, Asus Zenfone 2 ZE551ml with 4GB of RAM and 32GB inbuilt memory costs rupees 19,000. And based on the price segment, we are comparing both smartphones. Both the smartphone features 5.5-inch display, although the Asus Zenfone 2 has resolution of 1920 by 1080 pixels, while the HTC Desire 820s has resolution of 1280 by 720 pixels. I didn't find any problem while using both the smartphone, and the content is easily readable in sunlight with the full display on. Apart from 5.5-inch screen HD, there is a 8 megapixel camera with a speaker at the top of the display, while on the Asus Zenfone 2 there is a Asus branding, speaker gear, range of sensor and front camera which is a 5 megapixel at the top of the display. At the bottom of the display there is a HTC branding and speaker, while on the Asus Zenfone 2 there is a capacitive button which are not LED and a metal chin at the below the display. There are navigation button available in the display itself on Desire 820s. On the right hand side there are no physical button on Asus Zenfone 2, but on HTC Desire 820s there is a volume rocker button and power key is available. At the back, both the smartphone features 13 megapixel camera, but on the Asus Zenfone 2 it has a dual LED flash with volume rocker button, Asus branding, Intel inside and Zenfone. There is a speaker at the back. While on the HTC 820s there is only a single LED flash with HTC branding. On the left hand side there is a plastic slab on HTC Desire 20s which can be used as by removing this you can insert a dual SIM card slot and micro SD card slot in it. While on the Asus Zenfone 2 there are no physical buttons. At the top of both the device there is a mic and 3.5mm audio jack, but there is a power button on Asus Zenfone 2. At the bottom of the device there is a micro USB slot for data transfer and charging, and there is another mic on Asus Zenfone 2. Both the smartphone runs on Android. Asus Zenfone 2 runs on Android 5.0 with Zen UI on top of it, while the HTC Desire 820s runs on Android 4.4.4 KitKat with HTC Sense UI 6 on top of it. And the HTC Desire 820s has 2GB of RAM and 16GB inbuilt memory. Out of 16GB inbuilt memory, only 12.24 is available for users, and as you can see that already there are pictures taken and apps installed, so the available space is 9.36 GB is available. On Asus Zenfone 2, Out of 32 GB, only 24.35 GB is available for users, and as I already installed the apps and other things, only 22.97 GB is available. Clearly, on the storage front, Asus Zenfone 2 is the winner. The main thing you have to note that Asus Zenfone 2 has 4 GB of RAM, which is one of the main USB of the phone. Both the phone runs on different skins. The HTC Desire runs on HTC Sense UI, while the Zenfone 2 runs on Zen UI. Clicking on the notification toggle panel gives you access to few settings on phone, and the HTC Desire 20S runs on MediaTek MT6752 processor. It is a 64-bit processor, while the Asus Zenfone 2 ZE551ML runs on Intel Atom Z3580 processor. It is also a 64-bit processor which clocks at 2.3 GHz, while the processor on HTC 820S Desire runs on 1.7 GHz. And talking about the camera, on the front it has 8 megapixel camera, and the Asus Zenfone 2 has 5 megapixel camera. At the back, both the smartphone has 13 megapixel camera, but the Asus Zenfone 2 has dual LED flash, and the HTC 820S has single LED flash. And if you are taking to take pictures in night, then Asus Zenfone 2 clearly outshines, and it is the winner. The Zenfone 2 packs 3000 mAh battery, and HTC 820S has 26 mAh battery. In terms of battery capacity, the Asus Zenfone 2 is the winner, while the 820S is not the winner. The good thing is that in Asus Zenfone 2 you can remove the back panel pretty easily, although for me it takes a little bit time to remove the back panel. Don't know about you, how much time you take. Both the phones are dual SIM smartphones and support 4G connectivity. In both the smartphone you can use the micro SD card slot. By using micro SD card slot in Asus Zenfone 2, the expandable memory amount is 64 GB, while on the S20s the expandable memory amount is only 32 GB. On storage front, as I already mentioned, Asus Zenfone 2 is the winner, and on camera front is also Zenfone 2 is the winner. And in terms of battery capacity, Zenfone 2 is the winner. There is no word when will the HTC 820S will receive the Android 5.0 update. On software front, Zenfone 2 is also the winner. Thanks for watching this video. Do not forget to share this video with your friends.